If you haven't seen my previous video, you wouldn't know that I didn't know that it was December the 1st, or maybe you would know that I didn't know, or maybe you didn't know I recorded it on that day. Anyway, that explained kind of what I was supposed to show you tomorrow. I thought I had a couple days before December started and before we would start the Advent calendar. Today we will be opening up one of these boxes. I made 2 videos today. Make sure you go watch the other one. Did I say boxes? Because they're bags. Because of the boxes. So look, what happened was I did clean up some stuff, but then I figured out I had to record a whole load more new videos because I didn't know what day it was. Look, it's that's what I wanted. I mean, I don't really expect a place for me to have to put the vacuum cleaner and its attachments, and now I can walk in here and address the situations of that and this, and I guess that's where I can put some of the stuff. What I did figure out is what was in most of these boxes was stuff that had to be sold, or it needs to be listed to be sold. I guess I was just throwing stuff in there that I had planned to list, and then I would find more stuff that I knew that I didn't want and throwing it in there. This isn't better though, right? This is maybe it's better. And then I made more toy mess cleaning up, and then the laundry came out of the dryer, so I had that. Look how everything's the same color. Very Christmassy too. So I guess this is going to be another. I was going to say this is going to be another short video, but do I make short videos? Was my last short video even short enough? Yeah, those are priority though, because especially the one that is a sale, I have to send that out. Some baby wants some toys for Christmas. I mean, it'll get there because the couriers are much faster than the mail. I don't have my light washed, my light cable that's on the bathroom floor ready to be washed. There won't be time. I do want to get through this. It's not that late. Like it's not 7 o'clock yet. This will go up right away, so it'll probably take me till 8 to get it up. The thumbnail, that's the absolute worst part. I'm gonna fold this stuff right now with you, and then we're gonna open up one of these. Am I hoping for raisins? I don't know. I didn't have time to make potatoes because of the whole situation and what happened, which I kind of wanted to do, but I ate a can of hummus with a spoon, and that's what I had for dinner. And I had some apples throughout the day. But here, let's just deal with this. Upcoming videos are going to include. It's freezing. It's actually not even that cold. It's just, hey, I guess you guys know. Instead of speaking in your language, it's 1 degree below freezing. So it's kind of the coldest day of the year. We've probably had nights that were that cold. But I don't know about those when I'm in my bed. Wore the Christmas underwear. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I am really tired, and that's a really good thing. But it's also not a good thing because I don't want to wake up to that. It's not. It's worse. It's worse in real life. Believe me. Oh, and these ones are all empty. The ones that say vinegar on them. I was thinking I could consolidate them in the ones that look nice, and then they'd be all like I told you before. If everything's all the same size and shape, then it makes everything great. Okay, we are getting to the treats today. We gotta fold our laundry, and I like folding my laundry. I shouldn't be sitting like this. I can't sit down at all because it just ends up really hurting my back. So maybe I should stand. I mean, that's what these boxes are here for. What other possible purpose could they have? Let's switch you around so at least we have some lighting. There we go. Right, and that's me teabagging. That's just a little bit. Oh, that reminds me. That's why there's a tea bag in every ad can. And I made so many videos today. This is my 5th video today. There's a tea bag in every advent calendar bag, so you never know what flavor you're gonna get. And it's over with. Oh, and I did find out that my rice cooker stopped. It didn't stop boiling, so it still works, but it stopped heating, which I don't understand. Because what happens is it boils, and then you have to. If you're not making rice, it does. If it's making rice, it just shuts it off. It shuts itself off itself, but it keeps warming. But if you turn it off yourself after it boils, which when I boil hot water with it, it goes into a warming mode. But so sometimes I just keep it in warming mode. But when I went to, because the warming mode is enough to make, well, it's still too hot to drink, right? And now it's not. It goes cold. The warming part doesn't work at all. I tried to rotate my socks in my sock bin, but it doesn't get done. Well, it's hard to keep up because there's so many different socks here. So under here, I'm too old to keep my socks under the bed. Here was my special underwear for filming a video for you. But as you can see, and then I've been putting the red underwear on top because I never wore those. But I guess because I never wore those, I thought I would wear those first. I'm wearing a gray pair today because I have 6 sets of red, gray, and black. And I think I got them at the dollar store, so that's 3 pairs of underwear for $5. And I do like them, but they're old now and they're worn out. But okay, the problem here is with the sock rotation. So I guess what I do is I take the ones that I've worn, stick them down below, and then plop the other ones on top. But what I like to do is every single pair of underwear is the same. I mean, ideally they would all be heather gray because they're the ones that I like wearing the most. I think they have more polyester content. I think like these are 100% cotton, but when they make something a heather gray, it has more polyester in it. I think the same is for socks. I don't know why they do it. I always do I always tell you this? I think I always tell you I always tell you. That's what I think I always do. But one day, maybe some organic basic sponsor where I can have all new, or even better, what if I can afford my own? What if I can just afford my own organic cotton socks and underwear? Hey, but guess what? Where I'm heading, I don't even need socks and underwear. Just a pair of shorts and the ocean. Okay, so that goes back. Here's an extra towel that doesn't fit on the shelf, but it's like, what do I use this? This towel's like a bonus. Like if it's really cold or something and I have to, or I wear it, isn't really what I use it for, is like wearing. All right, and there's a rag that I've been using as a hanky when I was doing yard work, but it's clean and washed now. Where do I put something like that? I think may as well throw it in there. And another black sock. Wait, did I rotate those? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just keep wearing them until there's a hole in it, and then you get rid of it. And there's so many of them. I couldn't decide if I wanted to have black ones or gray ones. I told you how much I like heather gray. but black is probably more. Yeah, but I don't know. I like the style of. I like wearing like black shoes, gray socks, black sweatshirt. I like it to revert. Oh yeah, so this outfit, for example, I would wear black socks and gray sneakers. That would be the ideal situation. So no color touches these. Sometimes I would mix it up. Like sometimes I wear a black shorts with black sneakers, or no, black shorts, black socks and gray sneakers and a gray top, and then you could like wear the gray top and the. I only ever had black sneakers because sneakers get so dirty. I mean, I've had other colors of sneakers, but in recent years, I go out of my way to say, you know what? Especially the sole. So I want black on black, black canvas on black. Socks are away. Just like I mentioned with my linens, the t-shirts we're on borrowed time with those. However, except this one Gildan. Wait, is that the name of it? That's the underwear too. This that I got at Gildan. That I got at another dollar store. I got this one at Dollar Tree, and I mean because they have all kind. They had it because it has a hole in it. They get all of the damaged ones, the discontinued ones, the ones that ever, the faulty ones, the prototypes, all of that. I don't really like the way it fits. We'll talk about that. I think I'm gonna. Anyway, I like the cotton so much, especially just the heavy ones. These are called the heavy cotton ones. These are my favorite. The medium size fits great. I can wash it and everything, and it's nice and thick. And I know that they have them at Walmart, but they have them in a weird spot. They have them in the craft section. They have them in there's like a tie-dye section, or it's like I don't know. It's in the craft section with the yarn. They have piles of these for you to screen print on them or print something on them, and they don't have them in the regular part of the store. And they're like, I think they're $5 or $6 each, which is kind of worth it. It's actually cheaper than like a t-shirt in Canada. Like over in the t-shirt department, I think the cheapest one is the George ones at Walmart, and they are organic, by the way. Interesting. And they're $8, $8 to $12. Those are Canadian prices. And now here are my old Hanes ones, and that's so funny that I remember because I would get new. These are older ones, but I would buy newer ones more recently to replace these. And every once in a while, I would buy new ones. They would be, well, that actually never happened. I've just held on to them. But they changed the amount of polyester and cotton in them. These ones are 100% cotton. I think I like these ones the best. But they're getting worn out. But a worn out white t-shirt is kind of also as cool as a new crisp white t-shirt. It depends on what you wear it with. But I've had these for years. Oh yeah, what I was starting to say is when you buy new ones, they shrink so much when you wash them. But I think that's before in the last two. I don't think I've gotten any in the last 2 years before that became a huge trend. Because everybody wants their t-shirts really, really short now. But they're supposed to be boxy and short. And also, that's just stupid kids. And sorry if you're a stupid kid, but I mean, it's just how it is. I don't think, I'm pretty sure the stupid kids are what, and it's probably my attitude, which we're going to fix that in a second with the gratitude journal. But I think that's what brings my channel down anyway, because the majority of YouTube is 20-somethings. And I know from experience, I don't appeal to that demographic. They don't like me. It's happened over and over again. Just the people that are, no, even I guess it's the 30-somethings too. Just the people that were 10 years younger. Right? Just the people that are 20 years younger. What is up with that? I'm remembering every time I've been a member of co-ops so many times in my life. I think it's always been the kids. The adults always like me. It's the young people that I have problems with. I mean, there's good young people. The majority of them are bad. But this is just get off my lawn stuff, right? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, I don't think anybody... I love doing laundry. And I know, and God knows, I probably look 60. Or maybe you can't even see my face at all, so... These are my favorite. I've tried Fruit of the Loom. Actually, I want to try the Gildan ones. I'm watching them on Amazon, but actually, no. Why? These are holding up so well. They're staying white. They're perfect. I've got one on now. Do I look fat? Oh no. Why am I so concerned with being... Oh, I know. Because not being fat is the only thing I ever had going for me. Alright. That's why. Okay. And then, oh yeah, so I got a black pair, a heather gray pair, and a dark gray pair, and they're all the same, and that's how I roll. Just like all of my t-shirts are the same, however, some of them aren't the same because I bought them at different times, and I didn't throw out the old ones, and I just kept adding to them even though they were too dingy. But, you know, and then some I would take away that probably had stains on them. But I kind of like we like a worn out James Dean, or who else? What's a Stella? Did he rip his t-shirt off when he did that, or am I mixing Hulk Hogan with... What's that guy's name? Marlon Brando. Oh my goodness, Marlon Brando. Talk about not aging well. Oh, shouldn't be so critical. I think it's time to open the Advent calendar. Okay, let's... You see Castle Grayskull? That's like the only thing you can see. Let's just do it. Let's hope there's a good snack in there. Well, we turn this into a mukbang. We get some light. Let's get some light on this situation. I don't know. Let's get some deathly blinding light on the situation. We don't want to see toys. Maybe when we always lay down and eat. I experimented with long johns. I mean, I didn't actually wear them, but I was trying them on underneath my coveralls to see if I could wear those thin cotton coveralls in the wintertime. And I decided that it looked silly, but I can't wear coveralls when the weather's too cold. You have to wear an actual jacket and pants, so that's what I did. But now I bought those things. I'm just gonna grab this one. Let's hope it's not a mistake. I'm gonna put it back the way it is. This can't be the thumbnail, but I'm gonna have to record a thumbnail after this. Maybe something like this, day one. Look, you can see. Maybe it'll be something like that. I'll have to take my shirt off or something. This isn't that heavy. Oh, this isn't gonna be a good one. I think this is gonna be one that is not a good representation of, yeah. Anyway, here we go. So I forget what category I stuck this under. There's like, this is a bad example. There's a necessity, so I think this falls under the necessity. There's a snack. So today we have walnuts, which is just what I want because I'm starving. And then we have a toy. And today we have let me put on my glasses so I can see. We have a Jurassic World Pyro, or I think that, isn't that Taro? I think that PY sounds like a T, or do you have to have a T in it for... whatever, I'm not going to even bother trying to read that. But we've got this really cute little figurine that I like and I'm happy with. And then, I'm going to make this tea, and it seems, it's a good night blend, so at least this is good, because these are going to be done in the morning. I'm going to probably use the tea bag twice, but in this instance, this is perfect, because also I haven't drank enough water today. So I'm going to make myself one of these good night blends, which is probably a ripoff of that teddy bear tea from Celestial Seasonings. But it's probably going to have the same things, and I see it's got peppermint, and it looks like, I think that's probably anise and chamomile. It probably says on here if I stop to read it. No, that's lemongrass. Spearmint, which is really nutritious for you apparently. Very many beneficial things I heard about that. Chamomile, lemongrass, natural spearmint flavor. I don't know how I feel about that. Orange leaves, lemon peel, and hawthorn berries. All right. It was the only tea assortment that I could find and get quickly enough to put in my advent calendar. I think I found them at Walmart. All right. So lastly in here we have, so I've got some yarn. I'm gonna do some weaving. And I guess that's probably good that I'm going to force myself to relax and do something, and I am going to teach myself how to weave differently on a different loom that I have. And I know that sounds weird, but it's not so weird. I live a pioneer days. Now, I love wooden things, and last year I did have all these little different wooden things that I put in the bags. This year, I remembered I had these blocks. They're brand new. I was going to buy new blocks, and then I said, wait a minute, you have blocks already. So I got them, and I thought, I could just bring them out. I mean, I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this on this channel or another, or one of the toy channels, but this is the quintessential best toy ever. Building blocks, like you can stack them in towers, you can spell things with the letters, you can teach about colors and numbers, and there's pictures of animals on them, and it's so classic, and I am grateful for these. But the game that we're going to play, and you can play along with me down below in the comments, and I would really like this. And the sad part about this is that there's not the blocks, and I think all blocks do this. Blocks go from A to Z, but they go from A to M, and then on the back of it starts the alphabet over again. So there's not just an A block. So I had to mix these up. I didn't do it randomly. This might be bad for this, because we might get all the same letters over and over again. I know that there's a lot of extra A's and M's, so we're gonna have to. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be grateful for something that starts with the letter H. And I was just gonna choose one letter, but I'm gonna try to. We have 3 blocks today. I think some days we have 2 blocks. Some days we have 3 blocks. I don't think there's more than 3. So now we really have to be super grateful today. So we're going to be grateful for something that starts with the letter A. And I know that we're getting lots of A's, but definitely the first thing that came to me was apples. And I love apples. And the apples that I've been buying look. And the apples that I've been, and a train. I really like trains too. Wooden trains. I want to bring out my wooden train. Okay. Holy, get off topic. The last apples that I bought from the grocery store on sale for 88 cents a pound. Really great deal. Cheaper than buying a bag of apples, because they're 6-pound bags of apples for $8. So you're paying way more than $1 a pound, and this is under a pound. Anyway, they're so good. I don't know what flavor they are. I have to go buy some more before they run out, or the week is over. New sale, new flyer comes out on Thursday, so Wednesday is my last day to buy the apples. I love apples, and they're like the perfect food. There's 0 waste. Like with the banana peel, you can't eat the banana peel. Did you know that? Wow, this can take a whole long time. Who knew? I knew. Who knew that? I could go on and on and on forever and ever. And I just think I'm wearing clothes instead of doing it like I could at least be showing some skin. Lord knows it's not about my brains. I'm gonna keep my glasses on. We have to talk about. Oh, we won't talk about these glasses. We'll save that for a special day. There's a special day coming. You might be able to figure it out. Okay, so the apples, they're so good. They're so crispy. They're so crisp and perfect. And I've been enjoying them so much. And it's surprising, and it does surprise me that there's no. I eat the core and the seeds and everything. I don't eat the stem. So I do like that nothing is wasted, and everything you buy you eat. So like with the banana peel, you throw a lot of the weight away. With an apple, you don't, but you do have to be able to wash it. So bananas are the perfect food for when you're on the go. And what if there's no place to wash it? What if you don't live on the ocean and you can't even put it in the salt water and wipe off your apple, which I think is my future. Just bags of apples a day. That's my dinner. But a banana it might be dirty on the outside, but it doesn't matter because you just peel that, and then it has a biodegradable wrapper, which is awesome too. Look, I'm being grateful for apples and bananas, and I only had to be. Can that count as the N? Banana, because there's so many. N. I know I'm ungrateful for noise. I don't like noise. This is about being grateful, Jason. Grateful. You can choose just one letter, or you can tell me why you're grateful for apples. And then I was gonna say nostrils. I mean, that's kind of stretching it, but breath is very important. But I think I mentioned. Oh no! See, stop finding. I have found. I'm not grateful for nonsense. I don't like nonsense. Oh, how about this? Nothing. Silence is so important, and I do have to remind myself because I do like to listen to things. I like to listen to podcasts or music, and I kind of always want to take the phone with me. Like I have a waterproof case on my phone, so I can bring it in to like the shower, or always having something playing and listening and learning. I do like to take in information, and it also makes tasks and chores more enjoyable, because who likes brushing their teeth? It's not fun. But when you're listening to a great podcast or uplifting music, but there is something to say about doing nothing and listening to nothing. When we get the same letters again, what am I going to do? Am I going to do the same thing? Peace and nothing, just like noise. Nothing's the opposite of noise, and that is what I'm grateful for. All of those moments of nothing, and the fact that we can sit together. That light should be off in my closet. I guess maybe that light shouldn't be off in my closet. I should be appreciating the void. I'm gonna make myself probably some oatmeal and pie, or maybe I'll make myself popcorn. The thing about popcorn though is if I make popcorn, then I have to sit down and watch something, because that popcorn and watching something is awesome. But I could just do an hour of that. Takes time to make popcorn. I don't know why it takes so much time, but it kind of does. All right, back to the gratitude. S is snake is the first word that popped into my head when I heard. That's probably a cool game that we can play too. F, fuck. That's the first word those are probably snake, fuck. Those are probably not good words. And you're not allowed to swear in videos. I don't know if that was too many in a row. I think you're allowed to say it once or twice. Yes. Does that mean I'm a pessimist? Anyway, what's something? F are any of my favorite foods? Favorites. I have so many favorite things. I I really like things, and when I like them with all my heart, and I have to have the whole collection. Like I said, I think in my in today's other video. But favorite is very important to me, and I have so many favorites. I have favorite T-shirts, and these are my favorite shorts. And today I'm wearing my favorite underwear. Look, you got a flash. Oh, and this is my favorite tank top, and I think it's really important to have all my wooden hangers are my favorite things. My mason jars are my favorite. My mason jars, my metal boxes, my drop cloths. I should get a fifth favorite thing, but I only have 4 favorite things that I like to surround myself with: wooden hangers, cotton drop cloths, mason jars, antique mason jars. Oh, and metal boxes to put all my favorite things in. My other littler favorite things, which I haven't been using. I must have little things to put in those boxes. I do. We have to take all of the little things as we have to do. Did I do S yet? It's not going to take this long, I swear. Swearing. I like swearing. I am grateful. That's a good one. I'm grateful for swearing. I think more people should swear. Sometimes it's even when people do it that you think that shouldn't do it. Sometimes that's kind of not cool, but I like swearing. It really does release a lot of stuff. And maybe what's the science behind that? Is it because it's a word that you're not supposed to say that gives that? It gives a release, and all swear words have hard sounds, and I think that's what makes a good. I think you know what swear word I was saying there, and then yeah, they've got those hard syllables. The good one, yeah, good. I like a good swear word. I like it. Really does. It gets it out. So I am grateful for swear words. H. The first word that came to my mind was Howlett. That's my last name, which you can probably see but I'm not grateful for being a Howlett. I don't even know how to say my name. Howlett. I don't think about it. I sound very Canadian Nova Scotian when I say Howlett. There's a lot of breath. We've got the Scottish. There's a lot of Canadian. Howlett. Okay. H. I thought of bagels. I don't know why bagels don't start with H. Why is the lighting so bad? Why does my hair look so white and weird? And that probably is the right color. Oh, that's laid down. I'm grateful for those pillows. Is P one of the things? No, but I'm gonna cheat with this one after I figure out this one. I'm just making it hard on myself. Just talking makes me remember the things. My hair. Okay, that's a good one, actually. Despite it being gray and it being such a huge problem, because it grows so wiry, but it's thick, and I'm not receding it, and I have my hair to the very end, and I kind of can't wait till I can grow it long again. And I've been thinking about I was keeping it short, and maybe I should keep it short again. I don't know how. It just feels right to grow it a little bit longer in the wintertime. So maybe I will still keep it buzzed, even though the long guard on the buzzer doesn't really work, I don't think. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there when we have to. But right now, I noticed, I showed was it today or yesterday? I showed you that I could wear a hat, and it was yesterday, and I liked how it looked even when you could see I didn't look like I had chemo. I was taking on chemotherapy and stuff like that. So I'm so tired today. Times like this, though, when I'm so tired, and then I'm gonna get to work. Oh, it happened last night, for example. I get so tired, but then I get my second wind, or I start doing something. I started playing with the toys, like I was putting the toys away, and I would stop and I would fiddle around with the toy and I would play with it and I would organize the toys and I would like just look at how cute it was. And what was the toy that I was playing with? Oh yeah, and I was ripping all of the hair out of the doll's head and stuff because I don't want to play with dolly hair. I want to make an action figure. So I think that's what was happening last night. And then I picked up my rusty rivets car and I started switching that around and putting more components on it and taking them off. And when I have these blocks, now these blocks are going to be floating around, and I have to take the train. That was a good reminder. Oh, we should have looked at the other horses. Oh, am I grateful for horses? No. Horses are scary. They're monsters. They're monsters on Earth. Girls like horses? Boys. Why? Oh, that fits in. Let's close this down. How many videos can I make? It's probably going to be horrible for the algorithm that I made 2 videos today. There's the 8, infinity. I'm grateful for that because that is the knot that I tied from my clothesline. And this new knot, it's a figure 8 knot or 8 knot or something. And I remembered it. And I had to retie it because the clothesline kept stretching and the bags kept falling lower and lower and lower. And I had to I tied it so taut, which I already used this special knot, but the clothesline has stretched so much that I had to undo it and then make it again. And I remembered how to do it from the video I saw. And it's such a great knot because it's a clothesline and I can just pull it tight and then it stays tight. And then I can pull it tighter and it'll stay tighter. It's a really great knot. And I don't even know if I did it right, but whatever I did, it's working. It's like the perfect clothesline knot. So I'm super grateful for that. And is that some people would think that that's this is a very important symbol and a very I'm not going hojo mojo anymore. I'm not going for lucky coincidences and happy accident. I accept happy accidents, but I don't think there's any purpose for anyone or anything. And I do want to remind myself, I know that a lot of people need hope and they need these things for their existence, because what's your purpose if you don't? There's no purpose. The purpose is just living and enjoying yourself and hopefully not hurting people. I feel like I'm hurting people. I have to fix that. So I don't want to. I have to get out of here because I am a burden to people. So that's why I have to be homeless, because oh, I'm happy for homelessness. We'll talk. No, will we talk about that? No, I'm gonna address Susan in the comments below. I'm gonna answer her question why me being homeless is different from other people being homeless. It's very different. And then lastly, there's these two things. It's you. I'm grateful for you. I can't believe you're watching this video. And am I still recording? Yeah, that's good. But it's cheating by you, but also it's not cheating because there's Y on here, and then Y. Is there an O? No, there's no O on this block. I love these blocks. I can't wait to get the B so I can be grateful. I'm going to be grateful for the blocks for sure. I hope I don't, and I'm going to want to spell things out. Oh, I have to get it. What I started to tell you, I said goodbye already by saying I'm grateful for you. I want to get out my wooden train for Christmas. I want to set up a little wooden train. There's no place. I'm afraid I'm so tired, and I guess I'm gonna keep going until that's out of here. I'm gonna cram it into the toy room, I guess. I should list the stuff is what I should do, but I'm too exhausted and hungry. Oh, and I am gonna eat my little snack. The question is, am I gonna season it? I think I'm gonna put apple cider vinegar on this. And this is weird. It's my tamari almond recipe, my fake recipe, or maybe I could eat it with apples. Apples and walnuts are good together too. I've got 2 apples left. That'd be a good snack. I think I'm gonna do that. That's gonna taste like dessert. Just eating the walnuts with the apples. Did I get a W? I'm grateful for walnuts. I don't treat myself to snacks like this very often. I just get to eat potatoes and apples and oatmeal. I love my food. Did we get an F today? Food. Favorites. My favorite food that I get to eat every day. I'm really grateful for that too. I can't believe that I can live off of potatoes and oatmeal. And when I add the pineapple to the oatmeal, it's delicious. And I add cinnamon. It's delicious. And then I've got my magical stevia leaf powder that I put in with chocolate, and I have a chocolate treat beverage that I can drink. Oh, I've got my tea to make. All right, I'm going off to treat myself to a little treat, and I'm gonna get rid of the boxes, and I want to have some popcorn. I'll have 1 bowl of popcorn and watch 1 episode of Boston Public, and then I'll go to sleep. Oh, then I have to do all of the clothes down. Then I have to shower, and my sheets are clean today. I'm so grateful for that. I love Sunday. Do my laundry. Everybody's gone to church, and it's quiet, and my sheets become clean. It's all cozy getting into your clean sheets for the first time. I used to like to do that on Monday because nobody likes Mondays. Ew, Monday. So then I could at least have the clean bed to crawl into. But are you from the school where Sunday's the first day of the week? Some people call Sunday the last day of the week. I'm old school. Sunday's the first day of the week. All right, I am grateful for you. Thank you. I can't believe you watched both of those videos that I made. Did you watch the other one yet? It was just me telling you, am I going to have all this stuff done? I mean, I get a little slack now. Can't even stop talking. Because I didn't know that today was December 1st when I made my first video. So I had to make 2 other videos to make up for the mistake that I made. And then I made more mess by making the videos. And then I had to sort things and get things ready for the next day. And then I made more but I did get a lot of stuff done, and it was a very productive day. Had a lot to do because of the nothing, the quiet. It was very love of nothing. Really cold today though. First really cold day where it was cold in the house. I guess I should open my radiators. I have them closed and blocked so that smoke and floor cleaner and incense and stinky chemicals don't. Stop being negative. You have so many things to be grateful for, like snacks and Christmas. It's Christmas, and opening toy is stressful. It's so stressful opening up. We didn't even open up my toy. It's been a lot. I don't have a shelf. I don't have a place ready for that. There was supposed to be. I'm supposed to have a little place ready to open up the. We have to do it. Oh my goodness. Those hats. Was H one? H was one of the words. I even said that. Those hats. Were you saying that to me? Be grateful for your hats. So grateful for those hats. I'm opening this. Am I saving this card? No, I'm not saving the card. I already have some of these. Oh, and this one's made by Mattel. Maybe I'll put this in one of, maybe I'll put them in one of my boxes, my collector boxes. I think it'll fit. But check out that dinosaur. The paint job on it is so done so well. I don't know what I did with my glasses. No, these are different glasses. These aren't as cool as the other ones. They're kind of cool. It's painted so well. It's so cool. Such a weird thing. Oh, and it also reminds me that birds are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs aren't extinct. They evolved into birds. Did you know that? Not everybody knows that, but it's so true. Watch a bird, you know it's a dinosaur. And then this is a great example because see all of the feathers on this dinosaur? They don't even know that dinosaurs didn't have feathers on them. Now I think they think that dinosaurs did have feathers on them. All dinosaurs. Scales and feathers have so much in common, by the way. They're like the first Ziploc bags. Oh, you can pull that tail out. I think you're supposed to do that. Look at that. It's like a Nessie. Oh, cool. Oh, it's creepy. I didn't realize that it was like soft on this hard rock shell. Very, very cool. I like toys. Yeah. I don't usually like little figurines that are on stands. I like ones that stand alone because it's unrealistic and you can't play with it. But there's something special about these, and the stand is made so well. And yeah, that I don't mind it. It's done really well. Mattel makes great toys. They're my favorite toy company. Well, Fisher Price is my favorite toy company, but Mattel owns them, so it's the same thing. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for playing with me today. I've got to figure out maybe I'll put these in a bowl this year instead of hanging them. I think I might do that. I love this. I'm so grateful for jute and pine cones too, and paper bags, which we're not reusing these. I mean, I'm going to reuse them for packing supplies. Am I procrastinating? No. Do you remember when I was talking about making junk journals? I love paper bag junk journals, but that project went on the wayside. We're just weaving now. I don't have time to weave. At least not today. We have to finish. We have to finish the closet. The closet we can see to the window. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Now I got to get rid of these boxes. So let's have a little snack first, because I really haven't eaten much today. Just a can of hummus. Then I'll start putting the stuff in, which you're not supposed to do, but I'm just trying to make myself comfortable for moving forward. Believe me, I know what I'm doing. I mean, I understand why you wouldn't think I would know what I'm doing, and to some degree what I'm doing isn't working, but I'm surviving, and believe me, that's a win. It's a win. All right, until tomorrow. And it'll be early. It has to be early. I don't know how early. I look so good like this.